Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy Marlon. We're back at it again here with another edition of the show. Can you guys hear me? Are we good? Are we green? Are we green? Are we green? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Testing, mic check, 1 2. Mic check, 1 2. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Can y'all hear me? We're good? We're good? All right, take chat off screen. Okay. All right. Wait, hold on. There we go. Is that good? Is that better? All right, we're good. Hey, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the show. And today, we do have a lot of things to go over. Please, guys, no politics. Oh, my goodness. You guys are insane. Please, no politics. Let's keep it just very clean and everything like that, okay? All right, thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys hit that like button as well. Definitely do appreciate you guys for coming through. Yeah, I'm working on a lot of things behind the scenes as well, so sorry for my late start, guys. I had some things I had to take care of, but nevertheless, we're here, so I thank you guys so much for being here today and everything. And yeah, we do have some very, very exciting things to go over. I think we're literally 8 days away now. We're like 8 days away, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, about 8 or 9 days away from the PS5. Either 8 or 9, doesn't matter. And the Series X is about 7 more days for the Series X. So that's pretty cool there. Let me see something. Let me try to extend this out just a little bit more. Let me extend this. Okay, there we go. Just wanted to make sure this is good. Yes, so 9 more days, right? 9 more days, 7 more days for the Series X and everything like that. So this is definitely exciting time. So can you do me a favor? Hit that like button. Definitely do. Helps out the channel. We do have a lot of stuff, guys, to cover on the channel as well. And how is the mic quality? Is the mic quality great? Mods, be on your best behavior today. I need you guys to be on your best behavior today to clean up the chat and everything. No cussing, no swearing. Just keep it clean, guys. No politics. Let's just keep it gaming, all right? Appreciate you guys, man. So the quality is good? Okay, great. I'm so happy to hear that. Definitely so happy. I've been busting my butt trying to find the best quality, possible for the show and everything like that. So the first topic that we're going to be going over, hopefully all is well with everybody. Also, before I get started, I wanted to share this with you guys. Remember I said yesterday that I was going to let you guys know once I remove this, right? So I managed to remove it without a tool. So yes, I can confirm it. I think some people are already writing up articles about this. I actually opened this up yesterday and put a tweet out. So for people who are following me out on Twitter, just understand that I was able to remove this black piece here of the DualSense without breaking it. I actually used my fingernail. And I know some people out on Twitter was like, hey, could you show us how you actually did it? So basically how I did it was I pretty much pushed my fingernail. You probably don't even necessarily have to have long fingernails to do it. But I literally pushed my fingernail underneath the bottom here, the bottom portion of the DualSense, and just pry it open without a tool. So I didn't use a tool or anything like that. So I can definitely see a lot of companies. I've already seen a lot of third-party companies already making customization of the bottom piece here. So yes, this is definitely removable. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have already seen like teardowns and everything like that of the DualSense controller. But yes, it is definitely removable. And yeah, this is how the DualSense actually looks without the black portion here and everything. So yeah, it can snap on. You could just I can just basically put it back on if I really wanted to, and it will just go on very easily. I actually love how Sony made it so easy for the controller to be customizable. Like you didn't have to remove any screws or anything like that. Because I know a lot of people, generally speaking, don't like screws and they don't want to have to mess with anything and mess up their controller. But yeah, I didn't damage the controller. It was very, very easy to remove it. So again, use your fingernail and go underneath here and just pry it up and then just lift the sides from right here and then it will just come all the way up. All right, so just wanted to let you guys know that it was very, very, very successful. So thank you guys so much for the support on this one. I told you guys that I was going to find a way to pry it off and everything like that. So thank you all so much for the support on that. All right, so if you have any questions regarding the DualSense, let me know, and I'll definitely cover more about the DualSense and what I'm able to do. It says, what mic is that? This is called the, they're not even paying me to promote their mic. Hold on. For people who want to know what mic it is, hold on. This is the name of it right here. It's called the J-Lab. So I pick it up at Best Buy. It's a new company. Never heard of them before. It's called the J-Lab mic, and it's a professional grade mic. It's a USB mic. It's a 192 hertz 24-bit recording monitor. So, I mean, mic. So it's definitely higher quality than most of the other microphones and everything like that. It's a 4 directional patterns as well. So there you guys go on that front. It has cardioid, omnidirectional, stereo, and bidirectional. So it has all of that right there for music, podcasting, meetings, and stuff like that. So this is the microphone that we're going to be using. Okay, so that's what it is. And of course it has RGB. It has RGB at the bottom as well. So there's like RGB like right at the mount for the shock mount, like where you screw it on and everything. So appreciate the love and the support on that front. So that's the mic that we're actually using. All right, so are you guys ready? Make sure you guys hit that like button. It is time to get hype and excited because we're so close. We're so close to having the PS5 in our homes officially. We're so close of having the Series X and S in our homes as well. And so our first news topic that we're going to be going over, Dope Mike, thank you so much. I appreciate the love and the support. So the first topic that we're going to be going over here is Silent Hill PS5 reboot. Yes, it's brewing up again, and every single time when you see a rumor actually boiling up again, then that simply means that there's got to be some sort of reality to it. And so we heard from Roberto Serrano saying that it was going to get revealed at the Game Awards, and 2 other people that are actually credible are backing this claim up. And like I said before, it's not really necessarily a deal breaker. If it's shown at the Game Awards and everything like that, then that's going to be huge for a lot of PlayStation fans as well. So we're going to be talking about that today, of Silent Hill reboot. A lot of people said that it's real. Imran Khan kind of speculated and said that, he knows that it's, in development and everything like that, from what he was actually hearing. I mean, it's so many other people in the industry that are saying that, yes, it's real. It's real. They believe it's real. So here it is again, brewing up again. So hopefully this rumor is actually true here, but we have 2 credible sources that we're going to be going over today as well. So definitely hype and excited for Silent Hill reboot for the PlayStation 5. And also we got some amazing news here. And ironically enough, my tweet about God of War Ragnarok on the IMDb post that I put up on there, which was kind of speculative because of the release date that they had, it was actually editable like on the actual website. So actually Corey Barlog was responding to my tweet and everything like that regarding God of War Ragnarok. I'm a huge God of War fan, by the way. So we do have an update here for the game. This is coming from a game tester, and he later deleted the tweet afterwards. So we're going to be going over the whole situation with God of War Ragnarok. And of course, they're actually hinting at Game of the Year for 2021, considering that there's a lot of games that are actually happening for the PS5 in 2021. There's a lot of games, tons of games happening that could definitely be Game of the Year candidate. And the fact that we're actually hearing stuff like this, it's actually insane. So we're going to be talking about God of War Ragnarok. We're also going to be talking about Days Gone. And of course, there's an update for Days Gone on the PlayStation 5. We're going to be talking about that. Roberto Serrano kind of pointed out some PS5 system software information here and something about the actual OS. So we're going to be going over that as well. We're also going to be talking about Resident Evil Village for the PS5. We do have some features for the PlayStation 5 that we're going to be going over. So are we only going to be getting gameplay after the PS5 comes out? Trust me, once the embargo lifts, you're going to see a lot more stuff on PS5. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry, don't worry. Did you see the custom DualSense controller out on Twitter? Yes, I've seen it. I've seen it. Thank you so much, Holy. Appreciate that. Also, we're going to be talking about Watch Dogs Legion on the Xbox Series S. Runs at 1080p, at a dynamic 1080p. We're going to talk about that whole system. I told you guys that the Xbox Series S is more of a entry-level system. It's not even truly next gen. It's just more of like an entry-level system to kind of get you into next gen. If you really want the best value for the buck, it's definitely that $399 PS5. That's going to be your best bet. This is more of like a 1080p system, but of course it have RDNA 2 features. It have somewhat of a next gen features, but it's more of a 1080p box, let alone 1440p. So we're going to be talking about that as well. We're also going to be talking about Todd Howard, and he actually talked about Starfield, and that's a game I'm actually looking forward to. We're also going to be talking about Demon Souls once again with the haptic feedbacks and some really cool features that the DualSense is actually offering. And I was telling people from day one that the DualSense is definitely a game changer when it comes to a lot of things, right? I mean, that's the real star of the show when it comes to the PlayStation 5. You know, it's nothing else but that DualSense. Of course, the system, but the DualSense is just adding features that nobody else in the industry is actually doing except for Nintendo with the Joy-Cons, right? Also, we're going to be talking about Godfall's PC specs was revealed by none other than the Godfall devs. I really got the press email, but I haven't gotten a chance to literally, get hang of everything. It says, are you able to use HDMI 2.1 on the 1080p TV? Yeah, but you're not going to get the fullness out of it. So yeah, surprisingly enough, Godfall requires 12 gigabyte of VRAM. That is insane to get ultra textures. Oh boy, we're gonna go into that. We're definitely gonna go off into that. Also, Gears of War 5 for the Xbox Series X and S is running at a dynamic resolution. We're gonna go over those resolutions as well for you guys. We're also gonna be talking about, there's a bunch of PS5 games right now that are literally out in the wild, and a lot of people are getting their hands on PS5 games early. So we're going to be going over that as well. And we're also going to be talking about the Witcher 3 on the Xbox Series X for you guys as well, and how that game is just literally loading at insane speeds. So we're going to be going over that. We're also going to be talking about Xbox Series X and S entertainment apps confirmed. We're also going to be going over Ori and the Will of the Wisp renders at 6K resolution. Okay, we're going to be going over that as well. And someone was able to get their hands on the Xbox Series S early. This is off in Canada, so we're going to be going over that as well. We're also going to be talking about Observer System Redux. Apparently the game received a 20-minute PS5 gameplay, so we're definitely going to be going over that as well. We're also going to be talking about head of Xbox Phil Spencer pretty much implies that the PS5 is a heavy investment compared to the Series X, right? No one can deny that. And so as we get closer and closer to these next gen systems, we can see a lot of different things that's actually brewing up from these execs. He says, will you be able to use my PlayStation cards on PS5? Yes. Some of you guys have a lot of questions and everything, so kind of hold your questions just for a little bit. We're definitely going to be answering questions once we get to the Q&A portion of the show. It says, I just saw a man leak some gameplay of Miles Morales. Yeah, it's extremely fast. Literally 7 seconds from the UI, and then approximately 2 seconds from your load save portion there. He says, I seen the controller. I tagged you using the remote play. Thank you so much, Mr. King. I appreciate that. Is there any reason why there is pre-orders for Dying Light 2? I don't know what's going on with that. I had a dev on with that, but I don't know exactly what's going on with that. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Are you guys ready for the news? Let's get on with the show here. We definitely do have a lot of stuff to go over here. So let's kind of go ahead and bleed over into our next topic here, guys. And this has to do with Silent Hill for the PlayStation 5. And this is a game that I'm very excited for, considering that I've been playing Silent Hill since day one and everything, and this would just be huge for the PlayStation 5. Andrew Wilkins with the $5 says, to a person that asks about HDMI 2.1 on 1080p TV, don't use a high-speed HDMI cable for a 1080p TV. Doing so will cause screen to go in and out. Use a 18 GBS cable. There you guys go on that front. Thank you so much for the $5. Really do appreciate that. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and let's get Silent Hill out the way here. This is a game, like I said before, that I'm very, very excited about, and I'm very, very pumped to play whenever it actually comes out. And so we've been getting countless rumors about Silent Hill remake actually coming out for the PlayStation 5. So it states that the Silent Hill PS5 reboot rumored to be debuting at the Game Awards in December. And so Roberto Serrano is one of the first ones, I think, to actually come out and state this. It was actually stemming from him, and the article basically stated that he's not a reliable source. He doesn't have incredible track record and everything like that. But there was somebody else that actually backed up the claim, saying that yes, they're actually hearing that, you know, Silent Hill should be revealed before the end of 2020. So that would sit right in between with the Game Awards. And so I'm very, very excited about this. I'm hoping, I'm not going to get my hopes up. And then there was somebody else again that actually said that, yes, this is true and it's going to be happening, you know, before 2020 goes out. So we got like two different sources here that are saying, look, it's going to be happening before 2020 goes out. So can't wait, can't wait. Let's hope that this is true and we can get Silent Hill after all for the PlayStation 5, because I'm telling you, 2021 is literally jam-packed right now. So the Game Awards, I do believe that we might get some reveals, some big reveals for the PS5 or the Series X, get some gameplay. I don't know. I don't even think Hellblade is even ready yet. So from the Xbox side, I don't know what is actually ready to be shown, because Avowed, I think, is early in development. Hellblade 2 is in early development. I'm trying to see which other title right now that I can say. Forza, maybe we might get some Forza gameplay. I don't know. Maybe Halo Infinite. Maybe we can see updates on Halo Infinite. Maybe some updated gameplay for Halo Infinite. I think that would just be huge for Xbox fans. But hopefully on the PlayStation side, we can get Silent Hill and everything like that, you know, shown off, maybe some gameplay or something like that. But yeah, it's three different people saying the same thing. So I'm hoping that we do get some information on Silent Hill at the Video Game Awards. If not, then it's okay. We do have next year actually brewing up here with a lot of announcements from Sony and of course Microsoft as well. So this is definitely exciting stuff. The Medium, I think the Medium actually comes out when the systems come out, when the Series X comes out and when the S comes out. I think it comes out around that time. So unless they move the release date and everything like that. But God of War Ragnarok, that would be amazing. Honestly, that would be amazing if we could get God of War Ragnarok gameplay at least, because I know we got that teaser and everything like that at the September event. But I'm just saying that would literally just be amazing if we can get that, right? I think a lot of people would definitely be excited at some God of War Ragnarok gameplay and all of that type stuff. So it would be dope. It would literally be dope and interesting to say the least. But hey, I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket. I really wanted to see if we could get, you know, at least Silent Hill out there. I'm not going to say God of War because that would be huge, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Very exciting stuff. It says, yo, Marlon, GameStop today, and they told me if I pre-order on the second wave, it will be there at launch. Okay, that's good. FedEx is bringing them. Oh, okay. Yeah, mostly FedEx. No politics, guys. No politics. We can't do no politics in here. Strictly gaming. So please, no politics. Just keep that to yourself. Thank you so much, Neslo. If you're brand new, make sure you subscribe. Welcome aboard. Make sure you click that notification bell on all to never miss out on what we got going on here. Now, let's move on to our next topic, guys. We're going to be talking about God of War Ragnarok. And this is a game that I know a lot of people was actually shocked to see, because I was telling people that there was a surprise at the end for everybody. There's like a huge surprise at the end, which it doesn't really come as a huge surprise for a lot of people because they were kind of expecting God of War. And shout outs to Moore's Law is Dead. You know, he's not really a super credible. He don't have a huge track record, but I remember Moore's Law is Dead actually pointing out that we literally could be getting God of War at the end of 2020, and it was actually shown behind the scenes. And lo and behold, what ended up happening? We got God of War Ragnarok. Thank you so much, ABBAS. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Make sure you click that notification bell on all to never miss out on the daily show that we have here. Really do appreciate everything that you guys do. Thank you so much. So with that being said, we're going to be talking about God of War Ragnarok. So PS5 is a game of the year. So God of War Ragnarok PS5, according to this dev, or not dev, a game tester, right? He said that God of War Ragnarok for PS5 is game of the year 2021 material. And basically said that the team is working on something special and crazy. Something special and crazy. So I was like, yo, this is really insane. This is really insane. Like something special and crazy. And when you hear that mixed with God of War, you're like, wait, what? We already know that Kratos is going to be fighting Thor, but I cannot wait, considering everything that we've learned about the DualSense controller, right? I mean, if you really think about it, this controller is one of the best controllers, hands down, in years, because it just really pulls you into the experience with the haptic feedbacks and everything like that. And of course, you know, just how it really feels in your hands, not just the haptic feedback, but how it really feels in your hands. And I can just imagine playing God of War with this controller, how amazing it's going to be. So this is actually coming from a game tester and UI designer at Sony Santa Monica. Sammy has now turned up the hype even more, saying that the God of War Ragnarok team is working on something special and crazy, and that fans should get ready for next year's game of the year. So this is very exciting. And I know if you're a God of War fan, this is exactly what you want to hear. Because we recently was thinking that, okay, is it going to be February 5th? No, it's not going to be February 5th for the release date. That was just probably a typo, but who knows? Some people are saying it's going to be 2022 at this point. They're probably going to delay it off into 2022, but we will see. I would love to see some gameplay on this game, and I would love to see how it's going to take advantage of the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller, because I can't wait. I can't wait. Considering all the stuff that we've been hearing, developers praising the controller and saying, hey, look, you know, this is the controller that you really want going off into next generation. And so I'm very excited. I'm literally very excited, and I cannot wait, of course, for more information on God of War Ragnarok. So something special and crazy is happening for God of War Ragnarok, and I'm very excited right now, because I think that this game is really going to be showcasing what the PlayStation 5 can do, as well as the DualSense controller. So can't definitely wait. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're definitely going to get some new mods. I think what I'm going to do is some of the sponsors that I do have, I'm going to put them, it's already on slow-mo. I think I already put it on slow-mo. I think what I'm going to do is some of the mods, I'm going to go ahead and give them mods privilege and everything like that, because, all right, so David, I'm going to give you mod privileges, sir, because you are a sponsor. So there you guys go on that front. I'm going to go ahead, Nighthawk, I'm going to go ahead and give you mod privileges because you're a sponsor. I'm just going to give a few people the mod privileges, and please get rid of all this spam and politics and all that, because we're not talking about none of that stuff. All right. So there you guys go. Please, mods, just do your job. Keep the chat clean. Anybody cussing or swearing, doing anything, talking about politics, please. You guys know exactly what you need to do. As long as people are talking and just talking regular, that's fine. All right. So I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much. All right. I put it in the community hands for doing everything. Okay. So let's move along here. So God of War Ragnarok, like I said, the team is actually working on something special and crazy. Okay, so get excited, get excited. Really do appreciate that. All right, so let's move along here, guys, to our next topic at hand, and Days Gone. Days Gone. Now, this is a game that I'm very, very excited to actually play on the PS5 again, because I didn't get to beat the game and everything like that, and there were some issues with this game. And so I really want to kind of dive deep into Days Gone again. I heard some very, very good things from a lot of people. They say that the game is literally amazing. And yeah, so this is very, very good news here. So according to Ben Studios, Days Gone is going to support up to 60 FPS with dynamic 4K save transfers from PS4 to PS5. So if you have your regular save data from the PlayStation 4, you'll be able to transfer that over to the PlayStation 5, and it's going to be dynamic 4K. Okay, so dynamic 4K up to 60 FPS. Okay, so there you guys go on that front for Days Gone and everything like that. Really do appreciate everything here. And of course, I think a lot of people are definitely going to be enjoying this with the new game plus mode as well. It says, hey Marlon, what's up? What did you do to your DualSense controller? Pretty much remove the bottom piece. So I pretty much remove the bottom piece and everything like that. Pretty much move the bottom piece here, the bottom plastic, and it was very, very easy for me to remove. So there you go. So yeah, if you have any questions regarding that, feel free, and I'll definitely let you know more information on that. But yeah, so Days Gone is going to be dynamic 4K up to 60 FPS, and you'll be able to transfer your PS4 saves over to the PlayStation 5. Okay, so no, I didn't break it. It was easy. I just used my fingernail and pry it up. So no, it wasn't hard at all. It wasn't hard at all. It was really, really easy. Okay. It was really, really easy. So Days Gone, there you guys go on that one. 60 FPS with dynamic 4K, and your saves will be able to transfer from PS4 to PS5. So very, very good stuff here. All right, so let's go ahead here, guys, and move along. We're going to be talking about the PS5 OS size. Okay, and I know a lot of people really want to know how big is the OS, on the PS5, how much space does it take up and everything like that. So we're going to be going over that. It says, bro, did you saw the load times on PS5 and DMC5? Yes. Dynamic 4K 60 is pretty nice. Yeah, of course. Same thing with Demon Souls as well. All right, so let's talk about the PS5 OS size rumor here. This is a rumor. Of course, this is not coming from Sony. Of course, Roberto Serrano claims that Sony actually said this, but I couldn't find any sort of confirmation or anything like that. So he's saying that according to Roberto Serrano from a PS5 test kit, he's saying, according to PlayStation, the target is to have the OS size around 104 gigabyte, thanks to the optimization by the firmware update. So yeah, that's quite interesting, because someone got their hands on a but a dev test kit. It was a dev test kit, and it basically shows the OS taking up 156 gigabyte. Okay, on the storage there. And of course, the PlayStation Store is embedded. Instantly switch between games and the UX. Start a game saved in 2 seconds and all that, which we kind of know about because of, Miles Morales and everything like that, booting up in literally 2 seconds from your save data. So appreciate that. Legend, the link, thank you so much for subscribing. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the OS is going to be around 104? I know it's probably going to be a little bit more. I don't know if it's going to be less. I was hearing people saying that it was actually less than that. So, I mean, like I said, it's not really a big deal, because I'm going to upgrade the SSD in the PS5 anyway and get a much more bigger one. So let me know what you guys think of the OS being 104 gigabyte. Supposedly, like I said, Roberto Serrano is coming out saying this. I don't know. I think it might be more or less than that. We'll see what happens. Some people are saying 150 gigabyte. 156 gigabyte is coming from this dev test kit that this person acquired and everything like that. So this is not the actual retail unit. So it could differ. Some people saying 150 to 125. Yeah, more or less, it could be a good guess. I mean, we'll definitely see on that front. But like I said before, doesn't matter to me because I'm going to upgrade the SSD inside my PS5 to get more storage. So I don't even care how much the OS actually takes up, because we already know that the OS is going to take up some space. Some people are saying 120 gigabytes. Some people are saying 100 to 200 gigabyte is actually reserved. I mean, like I said before, it is what it is on that front, but we will see as time progresses. Sony's embargoes are going to be lifting real soon, so Sony's going to come out and talk more about that. Our reviewers are going to talk more about that really, really soon, so don't worry on that front. All right, so let's go ahead here, guys, and get right off into our next topic at hand. And this one here is quite interesting, to say the least. And so this is RE Village, and this Resident Evil Village. And this is a game that I can honestly say, quote unquote, a lot of people was saying that Resident Evil Village is not going to be running in 4K, right? And I was kind of like, bro, like, seriously? Where is people getting these rumors and speculations from when it comes to RE Village on PS5? Oh, it can't run in 4K, and you guys this and that. Like, look, listen to me. Why is it, if the Series X can run it in 4K, I'm pretty sure the PS5 can run it. They're both on the same RDNA 2, both running a custom RDNA 2. So, I mean, the PS5 is more than capable of running the game in 4K. The Series X is more than capable of running the game in 4K. So I don't understand why people are believing these freaking rumors, saying that, oh yeah, it can't do it. But anyways, so we do have some information here that I wanted to kind of share with you guys when it comes down to Resident Evil Village on the PS5. So it's going to be boasting dynamic 4K with ray tracing. So if you know anything about resolution with ray tracing, that's probably going to be 4K 30, right? So they didn't really specify the FPS. They just said that it's going to be dynamic 4K with ray tracing and HDR. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be excited because it has ray tracing and everything like that. But yeah, so it's going to be 4K with ray tracing and HDR. So that's pretty good there. So my guess is going to be 4K 30 with ray tracing with HDR, and then have a performance mode, dynamic 4K, or maybe 4K at 60 FPS or something like that. Maybe you're going to have two modes. So dynamic 4K, ray tracing, HDR. So you might have 4K with ray tracing, HDR, and then dynamic 4K with a 60 FPS mode. That's what I'm actually thinking here. So we'll see on that front as time literally progresses. So this is definitely exciting time. So fast loading, adaptive triggers, haptic feedback, Tempest 3D audio tech on compatible headphones. So as long as you have a compatible 3D audio tech headphone, you should be able to take advantage of this. And of course, the game is coming out next year and everything like that. So definitely cannot wait. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are excited about this. Yes, so dynamic 4K with ray tracing, HDR, fast loading, adaptive triggers, haptic feedback, Tempest 3D audio tech on compatible headphones. So there you guys go on that front. That's what Resident Evil Village is going to be doing on the PlayStation 5. All right, so with that being said, and of course down the bottom it says dynamic 4K HDR requires a compatible 4K and HDR compatible TV, which everybody already knows that already. It says, will Target update their delivery window? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they might update the delivery window and everything like that. I'm pretty sure they will. So thank you guys so much for the support on that one. So let me know if you're going to be picking up Resident Evil Village for the PlayStation 5, dynamic 4K with ray tracing and HDR, fast loading, adaptive triggers, adaptive feedback, Tempest 3D audio tech on compatible headphones. All right. Sup Marlon, just set up my TV and it's the bomb. Much love. Thank you so much, Nedson, with the $2. Really do appreciate you. Really do appreciate the donation. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right. So we're going to move on here to our next topic here, guys, and we're going to be talking about the Xbox Series S. And this is a console that is the most affordable console this generation. And for people who are thinking that this system is going to be, you know, somehow giving them something higher than 1440p, think again. Okay, because most of the games right now is not even pushing 1440p. They're doing 1080p. Okay, so like I said before, you get what you pay for. And I think, like I said before, the $399 PS5 is definitely going to be the system for you because it adds insane value. It definitely adds insane value for the customer and everything like that. It's that the $399 PS5 on the entry side, that's the best. That's the best that you can get. You see what I'm saying? If you put an extra $100, it's definitely worth the extra $100 over the Series S, in my opinion. But like I said, if you don't necessarily have a lot of money and you really want to play on a new architecture and you really want to get faster load times and all of that type of stuff, yeah, it is the cheapest. But hey, so Xbox Series S runs Watch Dogs Legion at dynamic 1080p. Right? So ray tracing is slightly better on PC than on the consoles, which we already know that already. So yeah, they're saying that the Series S version of Watch Dogs Legions is going to be dynamic 1080p. Okay. And that's kind of disappointing because I was expecting it to be at least, you know, at a much more, and it didn't even really talked about the FPS. I don't know if dynamic 1080p, it might be 30, it might be 60. That's the disappointing part for me. Like, okay, it's 1080p, but what's up with the actual FPS? Zav with the 5 says, I got the LG GX. Can't wait until it arrives. Are you talking about the CX, right? So it's not, yes, guys, it's not 1440p. It's 1080p. The disappointing part is it's not the resolution for me. It's actually the FPS. I don't know if it's going to be 30 or 60 FPS. We don't necessarily know. Or 120 FPS. We don't know. They're just saying right now that on the Series S, Watch Dogs Legion will be running at dynamic 1080p. That's it. That's all they said. And they're saying basically that ray tracing runs slightly better on PC, which we already know that already. So dynamic 1080p on the Xbox Series S. So just bear that in mind when you're buying the Series S. Don't think that you're going to be getting, you know, these higher, you know, 120 FPS with 1440p titles. Now, there's going to be some titles that's going to be hitting that, but it seems like the standard for the Series S is going to be 1080p. It's basically a 1080p box, right? And on the more well-optimized games, 1440p, maybe at 60 or 30 FPS. But it's basically a 1080p box because most developers are seemingly to hit that ceiling of 1080p on the system. It boils down to the FPS. And like I said, if it's 1080p 60, then that's good enough for some people. Okay? So yeah, I think he's talking about the CX, right? Oh, GX. Oh, my crazy self. I didn't even know there was a GX. I didn't even know that there was a GX, to be honest with you. It says GX is a wall mount, right? Not better than the other. Wait, so you have a LG GX? I thought it was just a LG CX. So what's the difference between the LG GX and the CX? I don't know what the difference is, but I mean, it is what it is though. Yeah, I don't really understand though. It says I'm hoping for 1440p 60. Yeah, I mean, honestly, look, I was hoping for at least 1440p, you know, with like maybe 60 FPS or something like that, or 30 FPS. But what's up, Ryan? How you doing? Thank you so much, man. Oh, it says no GX. Thank you so much, Zay, for that. But yeah, so they're saying Watch Dogs Legions is 1080p. Okay, dynamic 1080p on the Series S. So there you guys go on that front. Oh, the GX is thinner. Okay, it's thinner. I see. But yeah, so they're saying that Watch Dogs Legions is going to be dynamic 1080p, and they're saying that ray tracing is slightly better on PC. So which we already kind of know that already. And of course, it says we also inquire as to different implementations of ray trace reflections across PC, PS5, and Series X. According to Whitlock, PC has the edge only slightly. So like I said before, you know, PC, you got 3090s, you got these new big Navi cards coming out. So obviously, it's going to get the edge on ray tracing and everything like that. But like I said, I don't know why people would buy a Series S and thinking that you're going to always get 1440p, even though it's marketed as a 1440p 120 FPS game. I mean, FPS system, you know, that's just the way it is. Best Buy Canada charged my card today for the PS5. Oh, so that means they're getting ready to ship then. If they charge you, they're getting ready to ship if they charge you. It says ray tracing is a gimmick. Stick to 4K at 60 FPS. That's what I said. Ray tracing is not necessarily needed, but you know, people love ray tracing. You know what I'm saying? They love ray tracing. Seem like people just need ray tracing on every single thing this generation, and that's not going to happen without sacrifices. There's going to be a lot of different sacrifices if you want ray tracing. You see what I'm saying? Is either you're going to get native 4K 30 with ray tracing, or you're going to get a dynamic 4K with 60 FPS. And like I said, I'm going with the dynamic 4K at 60 FPS because the FPS, like I said, matters the most to me. I want the best, more smoother experience, you know what I'm saying, over 4K 30. You know what I'm saying? So for some people, they'll take 4K 30 because it got ray tracing, but it is what it is. Whisperistic with the $2 says, I would love to be a mod. Hey, Whisper, I got you, man. I got you, bro. I got you. There you go. Clear out the bugs, man. Clear out the bugs. I appreciate that. I definitely do appreciate that. Okay. All right. So now that we have established that Watch Dogs Legions will be running at 1080p, dynamic 1080p on the Xbox Series X. For people who are going to be picking up the Series S, just know that it's going to be dynamic 1080p. There's no information here on the FPS. So like I said, I'm thinking at least 60 FPS, 1080p at 60 FPS. I mean, one would think that, right? Okay. So let's go ahead, guys, and move along here. We're going to be talking about Todd Howard. Okay. Todd Howard had some stuff to say about Starfield. And this is a game that honestly, I really, really, really want to see, because I think they showed it off. This was what, 2017 when they actually showed this off. And I was kind of like, wait a minute, like, this game looks very, very interesting. I mean, I was kind of getting that whole Mass Effect vibe from the whole game and everything like that. So Todd Howard confirms that Starfield is a single player game, but it will be a while before it's released. So some people was thinking that the game was actually coming out next year. No, nope. It's going to be a while. It's definitely going to be a while. AJ Plays, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome aboard. And so, yeah, it's going to be a while before this game comes out. Hopefully we can see some gameplay of this game sometime next year. I know the Game Awards is probably out of it because he said that it's going to be a while before we actually get this. And so, yeah, it's going to be a very long period of time before we get it. And see, some of these Bethesda games are far out. Elder Scrolls 6, far out. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those kind of crazy situations. But like I said before, we will see as time literally progresses with Starfield. I think we've gotten a little bit of information regarding the game, about the engine, the rendering, the animation, the artificial intelligence, the padding, and some other like really, really cool stuff about the game. But as far as like anything to do with story or anything like that, nothing at all. And Howard also revealed that Starfield and TESV, that's 6, will be available on Game Pass from day one for Xbox console owners. So this is good news. This is good news for people. And that's how you can actually see that deal, you know, really kind of going through right now as far as for a lot of people. So yeah, he's saying that Starfield is going to be on Game Pass from day one for Xbox owners. So I think that's going to be good for a lot of people who sign up for Game Pass to get Starfield day one on Game Pass. So that's pretty cool. Bubba King, what's going on? Thank you so much for actually showing up here. And basically they're giving the engine a massive overhaul as well. So can't wait to see this game, man. I really want to see how this game is actually shaping up and everything like that. All right. So let's go ahead here, guys, and we're going to be talking about Demon Souls. What's up, CED? Wavy, thank you so much for joining us today. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, so let's move along here, guys. We're going to be talking about Demon Souls. And this is a game, this is arguably one of my most anticipated launch games for the PlayStation 5. And just kind of add in some really cool features when it comes to the haptic feedback and all of that type of stuff with the PlayStation 5 here. And just the game just looks amazing. Literally, it looks amazing, and can't wait. I will be streaming that day one for you guys on the channel here. Make no mistake, that's probably going to be the first game that I'm looking forward into playing here. And so we do have some information here, guys, when it comes to the DualSense controller for you guys, and of course Demon Souls. And here is the creme de la creme of the information. It says you can feel the metal strike metal and arrows fly past your head in Demon Souls thanks to the DualSense haptic feedback. That is insane, because I remember Gavin Moore when he was being interviewed by Game Informer, and he was kind of going into details on the development of Demon Souls, and they really wanted to kind of keep it true to the original game and everything. And just to actually hear that you can hear arrows flying past your head, that is insane. You can hear metal strike metal. That is literally insane. So like I said before, I can't wait. I literally cannot wait to play this game. I mean, if you are a Souls fan, then you kind of understand the approach of this game and everything that they're actually doing. But man, arrows passing your freaking head, metal clashing metal, just to have that feel into the controller and to actually hear the arrows coming at you and you like moving your head and all that, that is crazy. That is literally crazy. And so can't wait, definitely cannot wait. It says that you can feel the block was correct. So even when you counter attack, you can actually feel that the block was actually correct. This is amazing, man. This is literally amazing. Can't wait, man. Can't wait to pick up the controller and play this game, just to hear them arrows flying past my head, you know, just really kind of pull you into the gameplay experience and everything like that. So yeah, it just makes the gameplay better when you draw the player into it. And then of course, just having that muscle memory of learning when to block, when to dodge, when to roll, you know, make sure you're leveling up your character. I love games like that, but this game is definitely going to be challenging. And on top of that, you will be having 180 different videos for the game help feature for the game as well. So like I said, man, this is the true game changer here for the PlayStation 5. It's not even just the console. This is the true defining of next generation here is the DualSense controller, because it just really adds so much dynamicness to the gameplay and really just pulls the player into the gaming experience. And so can't wait to be ducking these arrows and clashing metals and actually really kind of see, you know, what the DualSense has to offer when it comes to this Demon Souls gameplay experience. So definitely very cool stuff here to actually hear when it comes to Demon Souls. All right, so we're going to go ahead here, guys, and move on to a much more controversial topic and everything. It says, can you turn off innovation? Can you turn off innovation? I don't think so. Turn off innovation on what? It says, you customize your controller? No. I took off the bottom plate. The bottom plate of my my DualSense, it's actually very easy. You just lift the sides up and it will just come right off. It says PS3 3D audio sound. Hey, I'm paranoid. Thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. All right, so let's talk about Godfall. Yo, I don't know what's going on, but this just goes to show you, man. For those people who are bragging and boasting about these newer cards, man, oh man. I think Godfall is that game that really, I think back in the day it was Crisis. Back in the day it was like Witcher and everything. Yo, holy freaking cow. Shut the front door, open the side door. Yo, let me get my boy Nighthawk a tactical nuke.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Man, yo. Yo, thank you so much. Seriously, Nighthawk. Nighthawk. Thank you so much for the $100 super chat. It says, Marlon, keep up the good work. You are the man. Thank you so much, Nighthawk, for the $100 donation. Let's go. Let's get hype. Gang, we lit out here, man. Let's go, man. We out here. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Me World 2 with the $5 says, you missed 2 super chats from Backman. Let me see. Let me make sure that I don't miss anybody, because I'll be off on the other screen. Let me make sure I don't miss anybody super chat. I don't actually see it. What did he say? What did he say? Let me know what he say. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Let me know what he said. But thank you so much, Nighthawk. Thank you so much, Batman Apprentice. Thank you so much for your super chats, man. Sorry I missed your comment. I tried to scroll up, but I didn't see it. All right, so let's talk about Godfall, okay? And this game is a beast of a game. I'm gonna tell you this right now. This game is a beast of a game, and it's just crazy, because I can't believe that this game is really pushing these freaking boundaries when it comes to power and capabilities of these graphics card. And so let's go ahead and talk about Godfall here, PC specs. So there was some PC specs from the developer and everything like that for Godfall. I think I got emailed the PC specs, but I haven't been able to turn it on and everything. Okay, don't worry, I'll turn it on. Give me a second. Let me turn it on for you guys. For people who are asking me about slow-mo, let me go ahead and, I thought that was already on already. All right, let me, my fault, y'all, my fault. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, so slow motion is on right now. Slow motion is on. Slow motion is on. So let's dive right back into what we were talking about with Godfall. So Godfall 4K ultra textures require 12 gigabyte of VRAM. Bye-bye 3080. So you mean to tell me you got to step up to a 3090 in order to play Godfall at 4K ultra textures? With 4K ultra textures? That is insane. It requires 12 gigabyte of VRAM on PC. And people are laughing about the PS5. Look, the PS5 is running the game at 4K 60 with no issues. That is insane. This is the new Crisis. This is the new Witcher game. This is the new Witcher 3 game. Because remember, Witcher 3, you got to have a beast of a system to actually run that back in the day. A beast of a rig to actually run that. Crisis, a beast of a rig back in the day. This is the new beast. 12 gigabyte of VRAM. You're going to probably need a 3080 Ti and not a standard 3080, because the 3080 is what, 10 gig? I think it has 10 gigabyte of VRAM. So yeah, you're not going to be able to do that with a standard 3080. Man, the 3080 is what, $700? So you mean to tell me you're going to have to spend, maybe the 3080 is probably going to be close to $1,000 in order for you to play everything at 4K ultra textures. That's crazy. That's unreal. Godfall. And look how amazing Godfall looks on the PlayStation 5. That's why I tell people, give the PS5 a little bit of credit, man, because the fact that the PS5 is literally running this game with literally no performance issues at all, this definitely speaks a lot. What's up, Anthony Rudd? Thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate this. So in this new video, Counterplay CEO Keith Lee actually made some comments about the requirement video memory to actually play 4K with ultra HD textures, with ultra HD textures. 12 gigabyte of VRAM is needed to play this game at 4K. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You can't even play this game at 4K with a 3080. What 3080? What 3080 you talking about? $700? You need 12 gigabyte of VRAM. 12 gigabyte of VRAM. and you buying a system for $500 and you can play it at 4K 60 with no issues. That's crazy. Yes, ultra. Yes, yeah, to play it on PC, ultra settings, you're going to need about 12 VRAM, 12 gigabyte of VRAM in order for it to run smooth and everything like that. And so that's crazy, man. That is freaking crazy. It says at 4K. Y'all don't believe me? Look at it right here. I'm going to show you guys right here. Look, right there in your face. It says at 4K resolution using Ultra HD textures, Godfall requires a tremendous memory bandwidth to run smoothly. Bro, this is crazy. It says that we are using 4K by 4K texture sizes and 12 gigabyte of graphics memory to play at 4K resolution. Insane. The Infinity Cache on AMD's Radeon RX 6000 series graphics card can run Godfall at high frame rates with maximum settings enabled. So the RX 6000 series cards can do it. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. Wow. A 3080. I would never thought that, you know, a game that is actually coming out now would bring the 3080 to its knees. That's freaking crazy. But hey, there you guys go. If y'all playing Godfall and y'all want to play that 4K ultra with ultra, you know, settings, everything all the way up with textures and all that, yeah, you're going to need more than 12 gigabyte of VRAM. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Because I would think that you will be able to achieve that with a 3080, maybe with a 3080 Ti, but not a regular 3080. And the PS5 can do that with no problems. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. 4K 60 on the PS5. That's crazy. Just makes you think. It really makes you think the capabilities of these systems and everything. But hey, I digress. Now, let's go ahead here, guys, and talk about Gears 5. Gears 5. It's RAM, dude, not VRAM. That's what it said, bro. That's what it said. It says 12 gigabyte of VRAM on PC. That's what it says. You don't believe me? That's what it says right here. Look at this. It says Godfall's 4K Ultra textures require 12 gigabyte of VRAM on PC. I know I'm not crazy, says developer. That's what the article says. It's VRAM. I don't know what y'all talking about. RAM. RAM is different from VRAM. Regular RAM is different from VRAM. It's video memory. It's video memory. You know what I'm saying? Versus from regular system memory. It's VRAM. I don't know what people are talking about. It's not, it's video RAM. VRAM, RAM. It's memory from the actual graphics card, not the actual system memory that you actually need. I don't know what people are talking about. VRAM. Yes, video RAM. You need 12 gigabyte of video RAM. Okay? Not system RAM. Video RAM. Okay? Oh my goodness. I don't know what y'all talking about. Anyways, let's move along here. We ain't even gonna waste no time because y'all crazy. Y'all know the difference between VRAM and RAM. Let's go, man. All right. So we're going to talk about that Gears of War 5 here, and this is definitely interesting. I don't know if I'm going to play back Gears of War 5 on my Series X. I don't know. I might because of the upgrades, and I think that you can play Batista in the campaign now or something like that. But let's talk about this real quick because this is a situation where a lot of people was touting, you know, the Series X being a 12 T-flop monster, which it is. It really is a 12 T-flop monster on paper. But the real world performances, and this is an old game, and I see a lot of people out on Twitter losing their freaking minds and everything like that. Now, look at this right here. I need you guys to pay attention to this. Okay? Xbox Series X dynamic resolution 1080p. 1080p. 4K, and then Xbox Series S 720p 1440p. So there you guys go on that. That is insane. I was actually shocked because I was looking at Digital Foundry's video And they were saying that sometimes it drops below to 1080p in certain scenes and everything like that. So 1080p, and of course you have 4K as well. So sometimes it fluctuates from 1080p to 4K, and then it for the Series S, it goes from 720p to 1440p. So yeah, 720p. That's insane on the Series S. You know what I'm saying? 720p. Now, I don't necessarily know the FPSs and everything like that, but this is what we're actually dealing with here. We're dealing with 1080p on the Series X, dynamic resolution, right? And I think what it really boils down to for a lot of people is the FPS, because even though it's at 1080p, what's the FPS? Is it going to be 60 FPS at 1080p? Is it going to be 4K 60, which it was 4K 60 on the 1X, but I think that was dynamic 4K 60 on the 1X and everything like that. And I think it's the same here on the Series X. The visuals obviously looks better. Everything is at ultra settings and everything like that, on par with like PC, or a little bit better than PC at ultra settings with certain situations and everything. But yeah, this is exactly what we're looking at for the resolutions right now. And I'm guessing it's probably going to be around 60 FPS for respectively. And so this was coming from John Letterman and everything like that. And he was literally talking about the graphic upgrades, the latency improvement, the dynamic resolution ranges for both Xbox Series S and X and everything like that. And of course, they say that the campaign is going to be 60 FPS on the campaign. So I'm guessing 1080p 60, 4K 60, and then 720p 60, and then 1440p 60. That's what I'm thinking. Because look at it right here. It says, according to John Letterman, he's saying that both campaign is going to be 60 FPS. Right? So 60 FPS on the campaign, 120 FPS on the multiplayer. And for the foreseeable future, I'm probably going to be playing the multiplayer a lot anyway. So for you to get much more buttery smooth experience, I think a lot of people are going to just be playing the multiplayer. But 60 FPS on the campaign, 120 FPS on the multiplayer portion there. So that Gears 5 on the Series X will also come with 120 FPS support for multiplayer, which is good as it is with the PC version. And of course, on a higher end PC version as well. And so this is really, really good. This is really, really good. So as far as the 120 FPS portion here, and they're literally talking about how smooth it was on the Series X when it comes to the multiplayer. But hey, for a $500 console compared to a $1,500 PC, you can't really see the difference. According to John Letterman, you really cannot see the difference between a $1,500 PC, right, and a $500 console running at the 120 FPS mode. That's pretty good. That's really, really good to hear that a console is actually keeping up with a much more higher end PC for $1,500. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'm telling you, these consoles have come a far way as far as performance and FPSs, having much more stable FPSs and everything. That is pretty good, to say the least. But as far as the resolution, I think a lot of people are definitely disappointed because they're looking at it as, oh, okay, this is dynamic 4K, which there's nothing wrong with dynamic 4K. But a lot of people are saying, okay, this is next generation. Why 720p? Why are we getting, 1080p and 720p? Which the reality is, like I told you guys, lower expectations, because there's going to be a lot of games in the future that is going to be 1440p. It's going to be 4K. Some games are going to be 1080p, and 1080p, I mean, on the Series S. There's going to be a lot of games that's going to be at 1080p. That's just the reality of it, right? And I know some people don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. Okay, so I'll take the dynamic 4K. I'll take any dynamic resolution as long as the FPS is at least 60 or above. I'm good. I'm very good. My main focus is not the resolution. My main focus is the FPS. So I'll take that dynamic 4K or that dynamic 1080p as long as the FPS is a lot higher. So it could be dynamic 1080p at 120 FPS. That's great. That's cool. I'm happy with that. But the fact that a $500 console at the 120 FPS mode is running better than I don't know the full specs of this $1,500 PC, but he's saying that you can't even really see the difference. You really can't see the difference between the Series X version playing the multiplayer versus the PC. And that's very, very good. That's really, really, really good. Okay. So just wanted to actually pointed that out. And he said that what's even crazier is these crisp, detailed images full of handsome touches are appearing in isolation, as opposed to the dazzling smooth flipbook effect running. So this is really good. This is really good. And so basically, that's what we have. That's literally what we have. And we have a 8.3 millisecond threshold with barely any noticeable lurches. Yeah. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. That is not bad for a $500 console. It's not bad as far as the 120 FPS mode. That's not bad. But we'll see. We'll definitely see. It says you can also have a display that can take advantage of that. Yeah, of course. It says, what's your prediction of game announcements from the Xbox release event on 10th? Apparently, that is literally going to be just YouTubers playing stuff. Apparently it's not going to be anything out of the ordinary when it comes to like announcements, or anything like that at the Xbox event. It's just going to be YouTubers playing a bunch of stuff. I'm guessing they're going to be playing Series X and S at the event, but no new game announcements or anything like that. I would hope they would show some stuff, but they already confirmed that there's not going to be any new Xbox announcements or anything like that. So there you go on that front. All right. So now that we understand the resolutions for Gears of War 5 with the upgraded patch, it's going to be having a dynamic resolution of 1080p/4K. For the Series S, it's going to be 720p/1440p. And of course, that's 60 FPS on the campaign, 120 FPS on the multiplayer. All right. All right. So let's go ahead here, guys, and move along here. We're going to be talking about PS5 games being sold early. I am telling you, Sony is not playing around, because Sony been sending out some strikes out on Twitter, shutting a lot of people down. That's why I say you got to be careful. Breaking embargoes and doing all this type of crazy stuff will get you into some serious trouble, because they're not playing any games with you. They're not playing any games. They want you to make sure that you're following the guidelines, you're following the rules and everything. I know everybody is hyped for the PS5 and everything like that. So whoever this retailer is, they're going to get into some deep trouble. So PS5 games such as Spider-Man, Miles Morales are already being sold early. So apparently Miles Morales and Sackboy Big Adventure is being sold by a retailer in the Middle East. That's crazy, bro. So there was a video that was actually lurking down. I'm pretty sure Sony literally took that video down by now, because yeah, they're literally not. Trust me, it is what it is at this point. But yeah, in the Middle East right now, yeah, they're already selling Miles Morales and they're already selling Sackboy Big Adventure right now, early right now. So I'm telling you, them Sony Samurais are going to be coming out. What's up, sir? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, they're going to be coming. Them Samurais are going to be coming. I'm telling you that right now. You selling their games early? They're not. Them Sony Samurais, them guys in them black suits going to be knocking at the door. Hey, man, we Sony Samurais, man. Open the door. Why are you selling our games early, man? So Miles Morales right now and Sackboy Big Adventure, I'm wondering if they're selling the system early in the Middle East, because all they're going to be able to do is look at the box of Miles Morales and Sackboy Big Adventure, because unless they got the system early, just like how we're in the States with the accessories early and everything, we're just looking at the DualSense like, oh my God, hi DualSense, how you doing? Off-white DualSense, not even pure white DualSense. How you doing? You know, you doing okay, DualSense? Yeah, man. Can't wait to play. You can't wait to try out your haptic feedback and your adaptive triggers. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, DualSense? You're not talking. I'm sorry. Your face is off. Okay. Okay. Hey, ain't nothing else for you to do. Ain't not a darn thing else. So I don't know if they're actually selling the system early or whatnot, but they might be in trouble with Sony. I don't know what's the name of this store in the Middle East, but it's some Middle Eastern store. They're selling the game early, so I don't know, man. They just looking at that bad boy like, yeah. So for people who just came into the show and everything like that, yes, this black piece here is easily removable. So you can actually remove this very easily without a tool. So I can see a lot of, customizations happening with this black piece here. Yes, I can confirm it. I literally just push my fingernail up underneath right here at the bottom where you have the head jack, the headphone jack, and you just pry it open, and then there you go, and this comes right off. So I'm just leaving it off just for demonstration and everything like that. So just wanted to kind of showcase that for you guys. So Sony kind of went all out with the DualSense and customization and all that. So that's pretty cool. All right. Show tutorials. Okay, yeah. Like I'll show tutorials at the end for you guys. I'll definitely show you guys tutorials on how to put it on and how to literally just push your fingernail or get you like something that's of like a flathead, not a flathead screwdriver because you don't want to mess it up. Sort of like, what's that tool? Anything that's really flat and delicate that's not going to damage the plastic. And then you could literally just pry it up from the bottom here, and then you just sort of like peel the sides from right here. But yeah, my controller is definitely fine. So I can see a lot of people doing like 3D printing, customizations, and all that type of stuff with this. So yeah, this was easily removable, and no, it's not broken. I can literally just tweezers. That's what I was looking for. Thank you so much, Blair. Yeah, tweezers. So you could get some tweezers and just pry it up like from the bottom here. But I did it with no tools. I just used my fingernail and just got up underneath here and just like pry it up, like just pry it up like that, and then just pry the sides. And then, but you can use some tweezers. If you have some tweezers, something flat and really delicate, nothing that's gonna, scratch it up or mess it up or anything like that. So tweezers would be able to work. Just start prying from the bottom here. Start prying from the bottom and then to work your way around the sides, and then it will come up, okay? So there you guys go. I just leave mine off just to kind of demonstrate for you guys. All right. Yeah, I don't know why people are getting upset about that. It is what it is. It's just dynamic resolution. It is what it is. No, it's not broken. I just wanted to show you guys that it was easy for it to come off, because I know a lot of people was concerned about it yesterday, and I said I was going to be talking about, it for you guys today. All right. So let's go ahead here, guys. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys hit the like button as well. We're going to talk about The Witcher 3. Let's talk about The Witcher 3 here, guys. I know some of you guys are excited for Witcher 4. I don't know. I might be able to play this on my Series X once I pick it up and everything like that. But here we go, guys. So let's go ahead and bleed over into our next topic here. So Witcher 3 on the Xbox Series X. The fast travel loading is almost instant on the Xbox Series X. And shout outs to Rubin. That's a friend of mine. That's pretty cool. They made an article out of him and everything like that. So yeah, apparently the apparently for the fast travel on the Witcher 3 on Series X, yeah, it's instant, like literally almost instant. It says developed to take advantage of the most powerful gaming hardware. The next gen edition of the game will feature a range of visual and technical improvements, including ray tracing and faster load times across the base game, both expansions and all extra content. So this is really cool. I guess I'll just boot up Witcher 3 on the Series X and see it for myself. I didn't really get to get into Witcher 3 like that, but hey, this is actually really cool to say the least. All right. So let's go ahead here, guys, and we're going to go ahead and bleed over into our next topic. And it's kind of crazy because they didn't let us know the time, like how long does it take? They didn't let us know the time. They just say that it boots up insanely fast when it comes to like fast traveling and just the overall game itself. Okay, so let's talk about these apps that are literally confirmed for the Xbox Series X and S for you guys. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are excited if you care about these apps on your Xbox Series X or S. And we're going to talk about that right now. So let's go ahead and brew over into this next topic here. And so the confirmed app are as follows. I think we have Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Spotify, YouTube TV, Amazon Prime Video, Hulu, NBC Peacock, We have Voodoo, Fandango Now, Twitch, SkyGo, Now TV, and Sky Ticket. So those are all the apps that are entertainment apps that are confirmed for the Xbox Series X and S, and also Apple TV as well. So Apple TV for launch as well. So you can throw Apple TV into the mix. So yeah, a lot of people are going to be watching all type of stuff on their Xbox Series X and S. And considering that Xbox was literally promoting this like 7 years ago, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, same thing with the PS5. It's going to have Disney Plus. It's going to have YouTube and all of that type of stuff. So yeah, no surprise there. But the Apple TV, I think it's kind of huge for a lot of people right now. So let me know what you guys think about all of that. All right, so we're going to go ahead here and brew over into our next topic here, guys. I really wanted to talk about this because this is a game that generally speaking, I didn't really get into as much. And so I really wanted to kind of go into this for you guys. So we're going to be talking about Ori and the Will of the Wisp and everything like that. And this is a game apparently is going to be rendering at a resolution that I think a lot of people wasn't really necessarily expecting, because I know the Taurus, I think, runs at 6K on the Series X, and then it runs at 4K on the Series S. So yes, the Series S can do 4K, but it's on a case-by-case basis. Thank you so much, Needy. Thank you so much, Alexander. Thank you so much, Milan. Thank you so much for subscribing. Make sure you turn the bell on all to never miss out on what we got going on. So if you're brand new, click that subscribe button. Really do appreciate you. And so Ori and the Will of the Wisp renders at 6K resolution on Xbox Series X. The game will be optimized for Series X, super sampling down to 4K for display. So basically, yes, the game will be running at 6K, but it will super sample down for 4K displays. So that's pretty cool. So some games are going to be doing 6K. Some games are going to be doing 4K. I don't think no game is going to do no 8K. But yeah, so Ori and the Will of the Wisp renders at 6K resolution on Xbox Series X, according to Games Director. So this is quite interesting. Now, Milad replied and detailed how the Will of the Wisp on the Xbox Series X has a mode where the game internally renders at a 6K resolution and super samples it down to 4K. In the post, he said, "I don't think there's going to be anything." He said, "I don't think there's going to be anything comparable in terms of image quality for some time." So yeah, 6K, that's crazy. Now, he said, "Get your LG OLEDs ready." So if anybody knows what's going on, Keegan, if anybody knows anything about Ori and the Will of the Wisp, you know that game is really dark, right? So can you imagine how that game is going to look on your LG CX? Man, considering that the price drop on that TV is sweet. I think it's at $1,300 for an LG CX. So this developer is saying, hey, look, get ready with your LG OLEDs. I can't wait. I'm going to be getting my Series X and I'm going to fire up this game and I'm going to let you guys know how this actually looks. I'm going to do it live and everything so you guys can see it, you know, and everything, how the textures look and just my overall impressions. But 6K resolution, that is pretty impressive. I know people are like, 6K resolution, why not 8K? But hey, that's pretty good. That's really good, you know, for a game like that. But hey, can't wait to see more games hitting that type of resolution. That's pretty impressive. Of course, it's going to scale it down to 4K, but that's still good to know that the game is actually running at a, 6K resolution. It says Demon Soul colors and contrast on a OLED will blow your mind. I cannot wait, Jackie. I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait. But he said, get your OLEDs ready. Get your LG OLEDs ready to go, because it's definitely going to be crazy. And during the July Xbox showcase, the game will be optimized for Series X and it will run at 4K at 120 FPS. So it's going to be doing 6K resolution, but it's going to super sample it down to 4K at 120 FPS. So I think that's actually pretty cool. It says 8K is the future with Sony. Bruh, 8K is the future, but these consoles ain't going to be doing no 8K, bro. It's probably going to be the next consoles that is probably going to be pushing that resolution. But even then, it's not going to be native, right? It's probably going to be like dynamic 8K or something like that. It's probably going to be dynamic or checkerboard 8K or super sampling 8K, but it's not going to be native. The next systems, I think, is going to be 4K 120 FPS, right? With all the bells and whistles on them, right? But these systems right now are going to just be 4K 60. They're going to be 4K 60 machines, with some cases of some games going up as high as 120 FPS, but it's not going to be a standard. The next consoles are going to be 120 FPS at 4K natively, not these consoles. So get that out of your head. It says, I miss the Silent Hill. Oh man. Yeah. Silent Hill is amazing, bro. Silent Hill 12K. Jeez, dude. We at 8K right now. You sitting here talking about 12K, bruh. 8K game in no time soon. I would say maybe the next 10 years from now, before that's even standardized as a resolution. So like I said, these machines that we have, PS5 and Series X, that's what we're getting. That's what we're going to be getting. You know what I'm saying? 4K 60 being the sweet spot, 4K 30, 1440p, 1080p with the Series S in mind as well. And of course, you know, you guys know the drill on a lot of games. Some games might be 1080p on PS5. That's just is up to the developer. Just like with Devil May Cry, it's what, 1080p at 120 FPS or something like that. So there you guys go. It says, I heard 30K is the sweet spot. 30K? You guys kidding me? $30,000 for what? $30,000 for what? There's no way I'm going to be buying that. That's going to sit right there. There's no way I'm going to be buying that. I can tell you that right now. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not from this guy. Not going to happen. You could think 30K for an 8K TV. It will sit there till it dry rots. He says, I'm just playing, Marley. You better be playing. That's too much bread, man. All right. So let's go ahead here, guys, and talk about our next topic really quickly here. We're going to talk about the Xbox Series S, and someone received their Series S early, and I literally don't know exactly what's going on there with that, because that is interesting to say the least. I know there's tons of videos about PS5s in warehouses. I mean, pictures are all over Twitter from Best Buy warehouse, I think Amazon warehouse, truckloads of PS5s, and apparently someone received a Series S 1 week early from a Canadian retailer. So there's some Canadian retailer and everything. This is a Reddit user, goes by the name of Spend20, has reportedly received the Xbox Series S a week ahead of its November 10th release. So I hope somebody don't get in trouble behind this, but seems as though whichever retailer is this, they actually slipped up and actually shipped it out a week before the actual release date. So, or maybe he's trolling, who knows? But he has the box and everything like that on his table. So I don't think he's trolling. I don't think he's trolling to get that actually early. I don't think he's trolling. Juan says, yo, Marlon, what mic is that you're using right now? Everybody's asking me that. I'm guessing it sounds pretty good, right? I'm guessing it sounds pretty good, but here it is right here. It's the JLab. It's the JLab microphone. They need to pay me or sponsor us so I can, you know, plug their microphone more and everything. So it's the Talk Pro, the JLab Talk Pro. I got it from Best Buy for $150, but I swap out the old mic because I had the Best Buy Geek Squad warranty. Remember the old mic that we had? It was giving me some issues. But yeah, this is the JLab microphone. This is the one that I'm actually using. It's $150, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's a very good professional microphone. Let's see here. We got a $5 Euro here. It says the survival horror game genre sadly dedicated away from the roots after Resident Evil 4. Silent Hill is weird. Yeah. Silent Hill definitely is going to rejuvenate the franchise. Most definitely. Love Silent Hills, man. Silent Hill, amazing stuff. So pound for pound. Somebody said to check Twitter. Let's see here. What we got going on. We always got something insane going on right now. Okay, hold up. We always got something insane going on Twitter. Oh, wow. It says, look at my design. We play games, not resolution. Let's go, man. Let's go. We out here. We representing. Wait a minute. Amazon update. No. Wait. Hold up. Wait. Yo, this is crazy right now. So somebody messaged Amazon, right? And they said release date is November 12th for the PS5, right? So you will receive it by November 13th. And then they said it will ship on the 11th. That's crazy. So there's a delay right there. There's a delay. So you will receive it on the 13th. They will ship it on the 11th and you will receive it on the 13th. So that's 2-day shipping. That's crazy. Well, that's just a day after launch. So that's not really a big deal. That's not really a big deal, though. That's not really a big deal. So I think most people are going to be getting their PS5s a day after. Most people are going to be getting their PS5s a day after and everything like that. But hey, that's very, very interesting to say the least. Wow, man. A lot of stuff is actually happening, man. A lot of... Oh, okay. Let's go. I see you, bro. I see you. And the crowd goes wild. All right. So let's go ahead here. He says, do you have, says Marlon, can I have your PS4? Actually, my PS4 is for collectible reasons. I'm going to keep my PS4 Pro just stashed away and everything like that. But is that Prime? No. I didn't see about Prime. It didn't mention anything. They didn't mention anything about Prime. So I think that's just without Prime. They're saying that it's going to be on the 13th. It says, check your DM. Okay, I got you, bro. What did you send me? Harvey? Because I don't see anything from you in the DM, bro. I don't see anything from you in the DM. What did you send me? I didn't see anything from you in the DM. So let me know what's going on with that, Harvey. All right, so let's go ahead and move on here. We're going to talk about a game that I might be getting in for review as well, guys. This is Observer System Redux. And this is a game that I think a lot of people might want to pay attention to. This was previously released, I think, for PC and some other consoles as well. And so, but they revitalized it for next gen and everything like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about Observer System Redux. There's a 20-minute gameplay for PS5, but we're not going to watch that or anything like that. We're just going to be talking about some features and everything like that for the PlayStation 5 here. And so with that being said, Observer System Redux receives 20 minutes of stunning PS5 gameplay. And it says right here, it says Observer System Redux adds a wealth of improvements for new consoles, including 4K resolution, upgrade textures, new animations, ray tracing effects, and HDR lighting. Gameplay improvements have been added too, such as fresh mechanics, new secrets, revamped stealth, extra neural interrogations, and quality of life improvements. Let's go, man. That's lit. That's pretty lit. Can't wait to check Observer System Redux. That's definitely going to be lit. It says, what happened to the Yeah, everything is solo now, JR. Everything is literally solo now. So I'm doing everything solo. So I'm no longer, doing any podcasts or anything like that. It's just me, man. Just me. All right. So, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys appreciate me doing the show, the podcast by myself. So yeah, we're just doing it solo, man. I'm a Lone Ranger. Okay. All right. So thanks for asking though. The headset. Oh, I saw it, Harvey. Thank you so much, man. PS2 vibes. Let's go, man. Solo, man. Thank you so much, Harvey. Yes, I've seen the pic. I've seen it in the DM. Appreciate that. All right. So let's talk about Mr. Phil Spencer here. And this is quite interesting to say the least because he's talking about the PS5. And he said that the PS5 is a heavy investment. Of course it is. Of course. You know what I'm saying? That this is pretty much a no-brainer. I mean, we already know that already, that the PS5 is a heavy investment. Next gen itself is a heavy investment. I mean, come on, let's be honest here. How much money do you think is going to charge you to invest into next gen, considering that games are $70 and all that type stuff? Consoles are $500, which they were $500. Well, at least the PS4 was $399, but the One X was $500. So I mean, we're not new to the whole $500 approach. What's up, Straw? How you doing? Welcome aboard. So yeah, I do agree. The next gen in general, not just the PS5. So head of Xbox implies that the PS5 is a heavy investment compared to the Series X. So Xbox boss Phil Spencer shares his thoughts on the price and models for next gen consoles and how Game Pass adds value. And of course, that is not a surprise and everything like that. You know, we already know the value of Game Pass and everything that is actually going on here. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and talk about what Phil Spencer have to say on this particular matter here. And so it says Spencer has recently compared the features, challenges, and pricing on the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. While the Series S is cheaper than the Xbox Series X, it does have limited capabilities. Spencer has reference to the challenges of having two different consoles, saying, I am not going to stand here to try to PR somebody and say two different specs is the same as having one spec. However, Spencer believes that the Xbox Series S will hold up its value. Now, make no mistake about that. Make no mistake about the Series S holding up its value for a lot of people and everything like that. And so he literally had an interview with a Spanish news outlet, and he was literally talking about, you know, next generation console price and models and everything like that. And Spencer said that previous Xbox generations saw a rise in gamers after price points drop, obviously, right? Because a lot of people didn't buy the One X, right? The One X was $500. A lot of people was like, I'm not going to buy the One X because it was $500, even though Microsoft was touting more power, native 4K, and all the bells and whistles and everything like that. So thus, he believes that the Xbox Series S being priced at $300 will give more casual gamers an affordable way to pick up the consoles closer to release. Yeah, like I said before, you can't go wrong with that $300. $300, but look at the performance that you're getting. You're going to be getting 1080p stuff for a lot of people who are going to be tripping about 1080p. And there's nothing wrong with 1080p, but when you're marketing a system at 1440p, you got to understand that it really comes down to the developers and what they're able to achieve and everything like that. And most of this stuff, like he said, he's not going to sit here and give people a bunch of PR stuff, tell people a bunch of PR stuff like, okay, this spec console is literally like the same one as the more expensive one and things like that. You know how they always try to do this PR thing and tell you, hey, if you buy this console, just like how they're saying that, look, the Series S is more powerful than the One X. That's enough reason for some people to sit there and say, oh, I'm going to trade my One X in for the Series S. But here's the thing, right? If you are a person that is going to be going back and playing older games on the Series S, you can only do 1S enhancements games and not 1X enhancements games. You get what I'm saying? It's so freaking confusing, but at the same time, you only can do 1S. So it's more powerful on paper because of the new velocity architecture, because of the RDNA, architecture and all of this type stuff. We already know about all the specs, the bells and whistles and everything like that. But at the same time, if you're paying $300 for this console and you're thinking that, oh, you're going to get the 1X, touches and improvements and all of that type of stuff on the Series S, not going to happen. You need to upgrade to that Series X. And that's what I was telling people. If you're going to be buying an Xbox console and you really want to get true next generation experience, get the Series S. Get the Series S. I mean, that's literally what you're going to be getting. So if you think you're going to be getting insane performance for $300, you can think again. Now, does it offer a big bargain for casual gamers that, generally speaking, don't necessarily care about 4K? They don't care about ray tracing. they don't really care about all this other stuff that everybody else is bragging and boasting about, then go ahead. If you're a casual, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at with this whole particular thing. And so Spencer also believes that the Xbox Game Pass will be more affordable way to play a large list of games, which he later compares to the $70 next gen game pricing. Obviously, $70, he's aiming at Sony, right? He's talking about Sony because Sony is the one that a lot of their games, you know, is $70 freaking dollars, right? So yeah, he's touting at Sony and he's saying that, you know, Game Pass is going to be offering a much more affordable way and everything like that. And so make no mistake, like I said before, that's what the reality is at the end of the day. And I want people to literally pay attention and realize what's going on here. Now, of course, like I said, I have Game Pass. I sign up for Game Pass. I have Game Pass and it offers insane value, right? Because there's a lot of games that you get day one on Game Pass. But the downside is that game is not going to stay forever. They're going to later on, they're going to remove that game, right? So if it's a game that you want to keep playing over time, it's going to get removed. You see what I'm saying? So that's just the kind of downside. Whereas with PlayStation Plus Collection, you know, the games actually stay there. So you got your minuses and disadvantages and everything like that. Now, let's go down here to his quote. And basically he says, you know, gaming can be an expensive hobby. Of course, gaming can be an expensive hobby. We already know that already. I mean, $500 consoles, $70 games. People are upgrading their TVs now to OLED TVs and everything. So of course you're going to be spending about $2,000-$3,000. So yeah, gaming is an expensive hobby. Make no mistake on that. He says, I can see certain platforms going to in the US pricing for $70 for games. The consoles are $500 in US pricing. He said, I think that's a heavy investment for people who aren't everyday playing games, So if you aren't basically playing games every day, then this is way too expensive for you at $500. And basically he's trying to say, look, if you really want the best value for gaming, go with Game Pass. $15 a month. You get to play all these freaking games. You know what I'm saying? You have the Series S to kind of get your foot through the door, basically, at $300. But he's like, if you're going with the competition, which he's talking about the PlayStation 5 here, $500, $70 a pop for the games. And that's a heavy investment for a lot of people. And he's true. He's telling the truth. He's being truthful on this one. So it's just more of like offering that casual player or family sort of that balance. And that's really what he was trying to say. So, hey, here's the $15 Game Pass. Here is the $300, you know, Series S. And there you go. For the casual person that really doesn't really care about 4K, native 4K with ray tracing and, you know, 120 FPS, this and that, even though the Series S can go up to 120 FPS. I'm just saying. So there you guys go on that front. But hey, he's right. He's definitely right. You know, gaming in general right now is a very expensive hobby. If you don't have a job, a really good paying job, I mean, think about it. Most people at launch, at least for me, I'm going to speak for me because I know a lot of you guys probably spent way more money when it comes to the PlayStation 5. I spent almost $1,000 getting all the accessories for my PS5. This was on September 16th when I pre-ordered my PlayStation 5. And literally, I spent upwards of $1,000, almost $1,000. You guys saw when I went to the store and pre-ordered it and everything like that on the live stream. $1,000. That's not covering my TV as well. The TV that you guys helped me get. That TV was literally, before the price drop, I think it was $16.99. So how much money is that? That's literally almost $3,000. Almost $3,000. Just on next generation, just to invest in next generation. Mind you, you can minus the TV, you can minus buying all the accessories, and it will be a little bit cheaper than that. But roughly, if you really want to gear up yourself for next generation and get the full experience, you're looking at about almost $3,000, depending on the TV that you're going to be getting, depending on how many accessories you're going to be getting, depending on the system. So like I said before, yes, Xbox is definitely offering a better affordable value for a lot of people, right? And that is true. That is true. But as far as value to performance, Sony all the way. Sony all the way, because which other next generation system that you're going to find that's going to give you 4K 120 FPS games, right? At $400. Which PC can you build at $400 that's going to give you games running at 4K 60 with no problems, or 4K 30 or 1440p? Does not matter. The system can do up to 4K at 120 FPS. And even Polyphony Digital even came out a while back and said that they were really touting to push Gran Turismo 7 all the way up to 240 FPS, which is insane, right? So it's just kind of like this, you know what I'm saying? If you're in the bargain, if you're in the whole bargain side of things and you really want to get into next generation, then the Series S at $300, bargain, not value, but bargain. Series S, and get you Game Pass. That's the cheat. That's your foot through the door right there. After taxes and everything, you're under $400, because $299 plus tax, depending on your state, that's probably like, well, maybe $320, maybe $315 with taxes. Then you throw another $15 in there for Game Pass. There you go, about $330 out the door, right? But if you're talking about PlayStation 5, $399 out the door, plus whatever, you know, game that you want to get. And if you're talking about launch titles, you're looking at about $70. At least majority of the games are $70 on the PS5. So you get a much more better bargain with Microsoft, with Game Pass, with the Xbox Series S. Whereas with PlayStation, you better make sure you got a good job. You need to make sure you have a really, really good job, because $70 a pop for these games, $500 for the machine if you go for the disc version, which a lot of people are going to go with the disc version because they want to be able to play all their PS4 games on it and everything like that. So, and of course, PlayStation Plus offers great value as well, because you do get PlayStation Plus Collection for free as well, which PlayStation Plus Collection, I think, offers insane value if you haven't played all those older exclusive games like Uncharted 4, Last of Us Remastered, all these games and everything like that that you might have missed out on this generation that's in that list. And that list is going to continue to grow, and it's also free at the same time if you have PlayStation Plus. So PlayStation Plus have its advantages and disadvantages, whereas Game Pass have its advantages and disadvantages as well. But I'm saying from a bargain standpoint, $300, your foot through the door, as well as $15 for Game Pass Ultimate. Can't beat that. You can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You can't beat that. So as far as value, definitely Series S and Game Pass. That's going to be, as far as not value, as far as bargain, that's the best bargain. Hands down, best bargain. Best bargain, hands down. So there you guys go, man. There you guys go. Memphis, thank you so much. If you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to drop it on me now. Questions or concerns, feel free to drop it on me now. But like I said before, that's literally going to be your best bargain when it comes to gaming and everything like that. Okay, best bargain. Best bargain is the Series S. If you're a casual gamer and you don't care about 4K and all that, best value is Series S and Game Pass. Okay, I keep saying value. Best bargain. Best bargain. When am I going to show remote play and the controller? I can probably show that real soon. Says, can I buy your merch? Yes, link will be down in the description. I need to promote that the next time. Yeah, link will be down in the description. Or if you look below the show, you'll see the whole entire store, merch store. Yeah, go ahead, man. Cop some merch, man. Helps out the channel. Go ahead and get some merch. I'm probably going to order some merch myself so I can have it in the stream so you guys can see. Any questions? Best bargain is all access. It says anyone. So guys, we're literally 9 days away. We're 9 days away from the PlayStation 5. Are you guys excited? How many of you guys have secured the bag? let me know. We are so close, guys. We're literally so close right now. And, you know, it's crazy. He said, hey, dude, my pre-orders are second. Walmart went live on pre-orders. It says arriving the 12th. So Walmart is saying that pre-orders are arriving on the 12th if you pre-ordered on day one. So day one, people seem like they're going to be receiving their pre-orders day one. Bag is secured. Okay, that's good. It's good. Says, I'm waiting for Walmart to charge me, man. Yeah, Walmart seemed like they dragging their feet. Let's flex and go. Signed and sealed. Oh, so y'all ready to go. Look, I'm going to have a lot of comparisons. I'm going to be doing all type of crazy stuff once I get the Series X and the PS5 and the S. I'm going to be doing all type of stuff. I'm going to be doing a lot of tests around the PS5. I'm going to be putting in different games in it, you know, do different comparisons, see how everything looks. So you don't want to miss out on that. You literally don't want to miss out. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of really, really cool stuff for you guys. It says multiple bags secured. Witcher, fire. Let's go, man. Appreciate that. LG CX is broken. Don't buy it. Wait until 2021. Let's see here. Marlon, do you think Xbox and PS5 will be hey, of course, bro. Only Drew, you already know. People are going to be crazy, bro. Says, can't wait for that content. Yes, I'm going to be doing a lot of tests on the systems. Like, you know, basically firing up a bunch of PS4 games on here. I'm gonna test out the fan, how loud the fan gets. Probably going to be doing some temperature tests. I don't have any temperature equipment, though, to test it out. But I will be doing a lot of different things just for people who don't have a PS5 at launch. Yeah, you want to keep it locked here because I'm going to be booting up a lot of games. I'm going to boot up a lot of games on the OLED. I'm going to actually stream with the camera facing the OLED so you guys can see my impressions of how the games look and play on there. And then I'm going to fire up the capture. Actually, we do need a new capture card. I'm trying to see if we can get that Elgato, the Elgato 4K 60, the one that you don't require a PC. I really want to be able to get that so I can record some footage at 4K 60 on some of the games so that we can do some commentary over it. So, you know, you guys can actually see, you know, some, you know, the differences and everything like that. I really want to kind of get that capture card for you guys. It says stream from the PS5. Yes, I'm going to be streaming from the PS5. It says put the iPhone donation back on the screen. Yeah, look, Harvey, they were just being salty, man. They were just being salty with it yesterday. So, like I said, if anybody want to be generous enough, they'll do it, Harvey. They'll do it. They already know what the deal is. Everybody was being salty about it yesterday, so I was just like, you know what? Whatever. Can you also charge? It says, can you also use the charging station as the dock? As yes, yeah. You'll be able to just dock it on there and charge it with no issues. It says, what's up, Marlon? I just received my media remote. Tomorrow, my PS5 charger will be shipped to me. Can't wait, bro. Next week we could play games. Let's go, champ. Yeah, facts. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming from the PS5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rely on my home internet, the one that I have, not the one that I stream with, but the one that I have here. And I'm going to be using that to actually stream from the PS5. And we're going to see, you know, you guys will be able to see the different qualities and, you know, all that stuff. It says, are you going to be covering Godfall? Yes. What do you want me to cover with Godfall? Do you want to see some gameplay? You want to hear my thoughts on it? Like, what do you guys want? I'm going to have tons of next-gen coverage for you guys at launch and after launch. It says, you should try watching the Spider-Verse on your OLED TV. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. I need to. You talking about that Spider-Man, Miles Morales Spider-Verse gameplay on the OLED? Will do. It says, I managed to get my digital edition off Shop 2. Wow, yesterday, that's lit, dude. Everything on Godfall got you guys covered. I will be getting the iPhone. I'll be getting the iPhone because I'm going to be doing some content around it for you guys. So I'll be getting the iPhone for sure. Because what I'm going to end up doing, I do have the Note 20 Ultra. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to sell the Note 20 Ultra, and then that's going to pay for the iPhone itself. Because the Note 20 Ultra did not exceed my expectations, to be honest. Like, it's very buggy, and there are certain things, certain apps that I want to use just for like making content, and it's not on Android or it's not optimized very well. So yeah, but I think our main focus, this is what I really want us to get as a community. I don't know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you guys think about this, but this is what I really want us to get as a community. I want us to get one of these new streaming capture cards. Do you guys like Elgato? I think Elgato is pretty cool. What do you guys think? It says Demon Souls PvP. Yes, most definitely. Got my PS5 early. Naom, you got your PS5 early. Send me some images, man. Send me some images. Send me some images very, very quickly here. So you say you're boasting about your PS5 and all of this type of stuff. It says you're crazy. iPhone is Z. It says I just got your PS5 controller, Cap. What do you guys think about Elgato? Because I had them before, but like I said, I'm trying to see what do you guys think about this for the PS5. So I'm thinking about getting this. So if anything, like I said, we need to raise money to buy one of these. So what do you guys think? If you guys can help me get one of these, I think this will be good. This is going to be for the channel. This is going to be for recording PlayStation 5 gameplay and stuff like that. So I can do like, you know, content around that for you guys, like reviews or things of that nature. I'm going to be streaming from the PS5 majority of the time, but I would like to record gameplay with this because you don't need a PC for this. So this is our new goal, $399. So if we can raise the money to get this, I'll definitely order it, and so we can have it in time for the PlayStation 5 and everything like that. So what do you guys think about that? It's $399. So if we can get that, new Elgato, that will be dope. It says, is your microphone better than the Blue Yeti? Yes, it is. It says, put it on the screen. Yeah, let's go. We need to raise this money, guys. No, this is something serious. This ain't nothing to do with no iPhone. This is this Elgato. We need this Elgato because I want to be able to record gameplay with it and make some content for you guys regarding the PS5 and the Series X with this. And I need to have this capture card so that I could record some footage for you guys with no problem. So it's $399. So anything that you guys can do to help me get this, that will be much appreciated. So that is our goal there for that new Elgato capture card and everything like that. So low key gaming with the $10. Thank you so much. And donate if you want to help out towards this capture card. Just donate in the description via Streamlabs. That way I can get it right away, so I can actually go ahead and pay for it. All right. Thank you so much, Low-Key, for the $10 starting up. Appreciate that. Says, thoughts. I'm not begging. What are you talking about? Who is begging? I'm not begging, dude. There's a difference. Okay? There's a difference. Nobody is begging. Nobody is begging. I don't know what these people are talking about begging. Ain't nobody begging nothing. Any more questions? Yeah, of course. They always going to be salty because that's what they do. That's what they do. That's not begging. That is not begging. That is not begging. This goes to the channel. This is to help better the channel. This goes right into the channel. This is not me begging. What am I begging about? People just love being salty. It says Red Dead Online community events. Maybe. Might be doing something. That's not begging. Okay? That is not begging. Any news on SOCOM? No. There's nothing on SOCOM right now. It says we paid for it. Exactly. You guys told me to get that TV. You guys told me to get that TV. So I don't know what people are talking about. Yeah, it's all good, Maurice. They don't want to see the channel. It's all good. It's all good. It says, Marlon, can I send you my merch to sign? Oh, you want me to sign the merch? I'm going to line up a P.O. box. That way you can send it to me and I can sign it and send it back. It says, keep doing good work, Marlon. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah. I'm not gonna explain myself. I'm not. That's what we need. We need that Elgato. That's gonna benefit the channel. So I don't care what people are saying. I really don't. You know, it's no pressure. It's optional. If people want to donate towards the Elgato, they'll donate. I'm not begging nobody to donate. This is something that we need for the channel. We need it for the channel so that we can make content for the channel. So, hey, people need to stop. Charles with the $5 says, do you think Sony will have plans for Jack and Daxter? Yeah, of course. It says 1440p is just 2K. What's your top 5 most anticipated PlayStation games you're hyped for the most? God of War, Ratchet and Clank, Gran Turismo 7. What else? Silent Hill, and I'm trying to see what else. Maybe I'm missing out on a few more things, but there's so many games I'm hyped for, man. It's crazy. It's all good, man. Don't worry about people, man. People always gonna say, that's one thing I've learned, is that people are always gonna be jealous. People are always gonna be saying stuff. I don't care. I really don't care. I get to the point where I stopped caring a long time ago. Sometimes I let it get to me, but you shouldn't let what people say get to you at all, because people are gonna always say crap. Horizon Forbidden West. There you go. Horizon. I keep forgetting about Horizon. Yeah, but don't worry about people, man. Don't worry about people. Can't worry about people. People are gonna say crazy stuff. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Hey, look, man, it is what it is. Alana says, don't listen to the haters, Marlon. You're an amazing guy. You make great content. God is willing. Facts, man. Facts. We putting God first and everything last. We ain't worrying about folks, man. It's all good. It's all love at the end of the day, though. I'm not worrying about that. Says people ain't ready for Ragnarok. Most definitely. Says Marlon, they bring back Siphon Filter. Yeah, it's all good. It says ask your let's just say, Marlon, aren't you excited for Godfall? Heck yeah, I'm excited. It says LGCX and 9VVR VRR issues. Really? I don't know about that. Can't wait for God of War. Yeah. Returnal is next year. Yeah. It says guys gonna go crazy when GTA 6 comes out. Test PS4 games first on the PS5 to test the compatibility if you don't mind it. Yeah, of course. That's one of the main reasons why I want to get the Elgato. So thank you so much, Tyler. Appreciate that. Says, when is God of War coming out? Says, let's get more donos going, guys. $1 for each person. I know, right? It's all good, man. It's up to the people. I'm not asking anymore. We got the goal. That's what we're doing. So it is what it is. If anybody want to help, they'll help. If they don't, oh well. Don't care. Don't matter to me. But like I said, don't ask me to do things like show you comparison videos and record things into 4K 60 and doing all this extra stuff. Don't ask me to do a doggone thing. I'm gonna tell you, for those people that's talking about, oh, you doing this, don't ask me to do a doggone thing come launch. Okay? For those people that are saying what they're saying, don't ask me. Don't ask me. It says, Marlon, are you gonna play NBA 2K21? Yeah, I might. Don't ask me to do a darn thing. Don't ask me for no 4K 60 FPS capture, no footage. Don't ask me to do none of that. Since y'all want to sit here and talk about this and that, yada, yada, yada. Don't ask me a darn thing. It says, let's see here. Gamer Cyberpunk 2077 says, Marlon, do you think that we'll see more PS5 UI before? Interesting. Hey, Jackie with the 50. Let's go, man. Jackie, thank you so much for the $50. Really, let's go ahead and update the board here. I'm actually slacking. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all, man. Now we're down to like 320. Thank you so much, Jackie, for the 50. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. It says, have you heard of PT spiritual successor? No, I haven't heard that. It says, do the paranoid. It says, I'm hyped for Resident Evil though. Okay. It says, who else ever? Shout outs to Jackie with the 50. Thank you so much, Jackie. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can you shut up? 123. Go somewhere, man. Freaking mosquito. Bye. Dang. People just like being rude. Let's see here. Truth spoken. Thank you for the $10. Leave. Bye. Won't be missing you. Thank you so much, Crane 18. Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much, True Spoken, for the $10. Really do appreciate you. Freaking idiots. Freaking idiots, man. What's wrong with asking your community for help to buy something for your freaking channel? Freaking idiots. I tell you, you got some sick, idiotic people. Morons. Dummies. Hey, man. People want to say whatever they want to say. That's okay. They can say whatever they want. Let's see here. CY with the 20. Thank you so much. This is my job. This is my job. And yeah, you don't need to spam, sir. You don't need to spam. And because you spam, buy. There you go. Buy. You don't need to spam. You don't need to spam to prove a point. C20, thank you so much. You don't need to spam. People are so stupid. Wow. Yeah, I got rid of them. Michael Rivera, thank you so much for the 20. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We ain't got time for negativity, bruh. We ain't got time for negativity. We really don't. Thank you so much for the 10. And thank you so much, Michael Rivera says, eyes on the prize, PS5, baby. Let's go. We're clutch. We're in here. Let's go, man. We knocking this goal down. Let's go, man. We're going to get this capture card. Worrying about haters, man. Nighthawk with the 20. Let's go. Let's go, man. We about to knock this goal down. Dang, we about to knock this goal down. We about to knock this goal down. Let's go. Thank you guys so much, man. Appreciate y'all. It says, got my charging station headset and extra controller today. Absolutely love them. Can't wait on PS5. Facts, bro. Facts. Loose, thank you so much, Loon, for the $10 donation. Really do appreciate that. Really do appreciate y'all, man. Let's get this capture card, man. Let's go. Thank you guys, man. Thank you. Says, I need my headset from Amazon. Appreciate that. Italy, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Make sure you click that notification bell on all. Really do appreciate the support. Says, which Elgato capture card you trying to get? I'm trying to get this one here. This one here. This is the one I'm trying to get. Yeah, this is the one that I'm trying to get. Yeah, this one allows you to record the gameplay directly from the system and everything like that. So, yeah. And I think this is like the latest one now that they have. So, yeah, that's the one that I'm trying to get. Yeah. I seen the dono from Eric. Shout outs to Eric with the $10, man. Appreciate that. It says, can you put the DBZ audio back? DBZ audio? What DBZ audio? I'd like to donate to you, Marlon, but I'm able to. Hey, look, you're good. As long as you're here, you're good. That's all I care about. You guys are here. That's all that matters to me. Like I said, it's optional. It says streaming plan for launch day. Yes. It says you should get a PO box. We can totally send you stuff. Yeah, don't worry. I will get it. I will get it. Don't worry. I keep saying I'm gonna get a PO box and keep forgetting. I'll get one. AWS, thank you so much for the $10, man. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much for that $10. And Troy, thank you so much for that $10 as well. So I think that just knocks down our goal here now to, I think, 2 flat. So we're there. We're there. We're there. What's good, Daryl? What's up, man? Shoot. If I get it tonight, it won't be here until next Monday. It says, did you reach the No, not yet. Not yet. It says, hey, Marlon, did you went out and vote? No, I did not. I've been busy today. Can you comment on any possible Sony acquisitions? All I could say is, I don't know. I'm going to say I don't really know right now. Because, the DBZ sound. Okay. I see. Yeah. The DBZ sound. Yeah, I don't really know, man. I mean, there are talks about supposedly Rockstar. There are talks about, what's that studio that does BioShock again? I forgot. There were some talks here and there, but nothing that's actually sticking right now. Nothing that's actually sticking. It says Elgato is what many streamers use. It's the best for streaming. Yeah, go figure. It says if you don't need a PC, do you use the capture card? Yeah, you don't need a PC for it. You don't need a PC. You can just record directly from it. But like I think for streaming, you do need to hook it up to the computer. But if you're just recording footage, you don't need that. It says, can we get an office setup tour real soon? Thank you so much for the $5. Real soon. I'll have an office setup tour real soon. Don't worry on that front. I'll have an office setup tour soon. It says, did you take the file? Yeah. Oh, let me go ahead. I'm tripping. Let me go ahead and do that. Oh, what in the world? Pressed the wrong thing. My fault, y'all. PC versus PS5. I mean, it all depends on your preference and what you like. What's up, Jays? What's going on? Appreciate you. Thank you so much. It says, where are you hearing these rumors? I mean, these were rumors that was reported on. I mean, one of them was coming, I think, from Foxy Games UK, where he was talking about the whole Grand Theft Auto situation. Yeah, that's where that was kind of brewing up from, saying that they're trying to acquire Rockstar or something like that. But let's see here. Elgato is expensive. I just sold the oldest model for Elgato, the HD 60 for $100. Yeah, it's expensive. It says, what games are you currently playing? I ain't playing a darn thing. I'm just waiting for the PS5 and the Series X right now. Rayman, yeah. So I've heard. Says I'm still playing GTA 5 on PS5. God of War 2 Game of the Year 2021 Roar. Says, Marlon, what time is the stream for launch day? As soon as I get it. So literally as soon as I get it in the morning, I will be back. So I'll say probably like around maybe 12 or so. It says, are Sony still buying Crunchyroll? That's a rumor right now. So I don't know, man. Because they said it's supposed to be buying it for $1 billion. So we'll see. I didn't vote yet. It says, does anyone know if GTA Online will be a side with the $10? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the love and the support. All right, so that knocks us down to 170. Thank you so much for that $10. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Marlon, do you think they will revive anything from of course. I do think so. I do think so. Jasp, trust me, that's for a whole nother situation, man. A whole nother conversation. It says, will there be PS5, more PS5s at GameStop? No, it's still up in the air as far as more PS5s and everything like that at GameStop. I mean, we'll see what happens on that front. Says Marlon, do you think that security breach will be good? It has to be good. Pertaining to what? It says, did you get both consoles? Yes, I have all three of them. I have all three of them. 9 days. Yep, 9 days to PS5. Is there going to be Shadow of the Colossus remake? We already got a Shadow of the Colossus already. Bluepoint did that already. It looks phenomenal on PS4. It says, Marlon, right after this stream ends, please do your best to go vote tonight. Yeah. Man, look, I've learned my lesson with that, man. Trust me. I've learned my lesson with that. It says, will you play with your community? Yeah, of course. That's why we got, yeah, with the sponsors. Yeah, of course. That's going to be happening. It says, are you playing Demon Souls first? Yes, I'm going to be playing Demon Souls. Let's see here. It says, why get a Series X? They have no game. Well, I'm going to be getting it to see the improvements of the existing Xbox games that I have right now. And just kind of have the, you know, just basically have the investment now. Because I'm going to have to buy it anyway. So I might as well get it now. Because there's going to be games coming to it in the future. Demon Souls is going to be challenging and fun. Yeah, it is. It is. Most definitely. It says, make sure you play 2K2. Laugh out loud. 2K is life. Okay. Work hard, play hard. Marlon, can that capture card record in 4K? Yes, it's a 4K 60 FPS card. Any news on GameStop midnight release? No. I would recommend you guys calling your local GameStop to see what they're going to be having. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Can we hit that like button as well? Really do appreciate you guys. Hit that like button as well. Definitely do appreciate you guys on that front. If you enjoyed today's show, click that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit the like button as well. Appreciate that. Thank y'all. All right. Exactly. We should be getting 1,000 likes, but like I said, it's up to people, you know. Appreciate that. All right, guys. On that note, any news on Amazon? Amazon saying that they're going to be shipping on the 13th, well, on the 11th, and it will get to you on the 13th. So, GameStop confirmed pre-ordered from has received PS5 and Series X pre-orders. Oh, interesting. All right, interesting. Smash up that like button, guys. Hit that like button. I know we could do it. Hit the like button. Blair, thank you so much for the $5. Really do appreciate that. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Almost there, man. Almost there. Thank you. Says, can you show remote play with the PS5 controller? Yeah, I'm probably going to try to see if I can do that. So, says, so why don't I need to get this card when your internet is, well, I'm going to be uploading like a video, like, you know, showing you guys how things work and everything like that. That's for streaming. 720p 60 for streaming, which is going to be more than that. I'm going to try to use my home internet when the PS5 come out. Hopefully it doesn't shut down or anything. So we'll see. The gamer says, love your work. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. It says, will there be data transfer from PS4 to PS5? Yeah, there's going to be some games that are going to transfer over. The GameStop I pre-ordered from received pre-order shipments is what I'm saying. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Cool. I appreciate you guys. All right, guys. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end it off right here. enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for the ones who actually helped towards getting that 4K 60S, the Elgato and everything like that, because that's definitely going to be helping the channel out as far as, recording gameplay and such and streaming and all that. So appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much. Hit the like button on the way out, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow, God's willing. So one love and God bless. I appreciate y'all. Have a good night, guys. Peace.